All right, so the problem that I've been having is I have a weird vibration going on with this Kioti CS2210. Tractor's a 2016, so it's 8 years old. I do regular maintenance. I literally just changed out the hydraulic fluid and hoping that that would remedy it, thinking that maybe it was just old because it had been 100 hours since I last changed it out. So changed that out, still no change. One thing that I did come across was a lot of people with John Deere's and Kubotas all talk about this drive shaft right here. And I've replaced this HST fan up here a bunch of times. So one of the things that I've noticed is all those have a Zerk fitting to be able to service the Ujoints, but I do not have that Zerk fitting. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all disassembled and see if we can get the drive shaft out.
Yes, sir. You're on the Yankees YouTube channel.
This is our drive shaft right here. As you can see, pretty clean because I've messed with it a couple of times. But as you can see, there are no Zerk fittings on these U-joints. And being that this tractor has 500 hours, a lot of those hours were hard hours when I was digging dirt and stuff like that, because I do some side jobs with this tractor as well. But anywho, no Zerk fittings on either side. Now there is a Zerk to be able to grease the inside of the shaft, and I did grease that when I had it off, hoping that maybe the shaft in here just wasn't allowing it to flex like it should, so it was getting a little bit of a vibration, but that is not the case. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot still because I was just running it, so I can't really touch on it too much right now. So what I need to do is figure out how to get up into here. This, of course, is all one piece right here. So I need to figure out, more than likely, how to get that out. Now I know that I've reached my hand up underneath and I can touch where it goes on, the flange goes on to it. And I'll put a little graphic where it kind of shows that. But anywho, yeah, and of course, you know, they put these instead of real bolts on there, so that makes it even more difficult. So HW6. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I can get this, because that's gonna be the easiest thing to be able to reach in there. And really, if I could just like lift it up a little bit, which looks like I might be able to do that. So we'll see. All right, so we got the hood off, got all these unbolted, so that way I could lift up in here. I'll see if I can lift this up and let you guys see what we're trying to work with here. Can't really, but there you go. Those are what we have to get to. And I think I'm going to be able to get through this way now that I got this lifted up. I think I'll be able to get in there. So that's where we got to get to. I don't know if my HW6 is long enough. Might have to get in. All right, it took some doing, but we got her out of there. You can see down in there, got our engine flywheel, and then we have where it hooks up to our HST. I actually broke this bolt when I was changing everything out, trying to grease it up the last time. But good Lord, I am glad I took this off, because, oh, now it's kind of moving that way, but, oh, now it's moving. It must have got some, no, because now watch. I can't even move it. Like I'm pressing. Like it's got no movement going that way. And then over here, I did not, like, it was not this stiff. So I think that this was on its way to be a catastrophic failure. I am glad I took this out. We are going to go ahead and when I busted a cylinder on this, on the bucket, I bring it up to a hydraulic shop where they actually do drive shafts. They were actually the ones to build the drive shaft, not for the Fox body, but for the Caprice that I had. I redid and I sold. You can watch videos on that on my channel if you want, if you're into that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to them this week. Today is Saturday, so they are closed all the way till Monday. So Monday, I'll bring this up there. I could press it out and find it myself, but no joke, those guys are so good. They treat me so good. They don't even know me, but they are very fair with their prices. So we're going to go ahead and bring this up there, and next time we'll be back putting it in here, and that'll be fun. Okay, since I'm impatient, I went ahead and took this apart. I didn't think I could, but apparently this is just an inside clip one. I mean, I'm not an automotive genius, so I don't know. But as you can see here, look at all these needle bearings here. And I'm going to try to find one that's real bad. No, that was the good side. Stabbing myself on my TIG torch over here. As you can see, never been used. Oh, baby. That's where my vibration was coming from. And then same thing over here. Like this one is where all those one needle bearings came from. So I was able to find the replacement. Just had to do a little bit of measuring with the I don't know what you call that, the micrometer or whatever. So we measured this up, put it in the vise, made it so it could still free spin on the good one, and they're pretty much they are symmetrical. They're the same this way as they are this way. So hopefully this will work out and we'll be able to put in our new ones. I took them out with the hammer. I used a little PB blast to lube them up a little bit. But I think when I put them in, I'm going to go up to the O'Reilly and borrow their little Ujoint press tool, so that way I can do it a little bit better than smashing it in with the hammer. Even though I know that works and I've done it before, these are just tiny, and one of them actually got a little hung up, so I actually had to file a little bit down where I burred it up a little bit because I had to bring it back out, file it, and then it was fine. It came right out after that, and it was still nice and tight, so the new one should have no problem going right in there. I'll clean these up with a little bit of Brillo, just very not abrasive whatsoever, just to clean it up, you know what I mean? So with the magic of YouTube, these joints that I ordered should be here. It is Sunday, so I ordered them from Rock Auto. They should be here by Thursday at the very latest. So fingers crossed. I was able to get one more mow out of this drive shaft. And that was just yesterday that I did that. So hopefully we're good until at least one more week. We've been real dry here, so shouldn't have any more rain or any more growth as long as we don't have any big rain. So, all right. All right, Rock Auto coming through like they always do. Get a part number here for you. So for the Kioti CS2210, there you are, GMB 2201088. That is the one. So we got our front U-joint all changed out. And now I'm just working on the back one here, and they're going in nice and easy. I got this tool right here, but I didn't even need it. It's going in nice and easy with the new ones, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but as long as it doesn't look like that in there, we should be good. All right, show you guys where we're at right now. Walk around here so you can see it a little bit better. But we got our drive shaft in. We got those Loctite Loctited back up, that flange up to that side. Got our new U-joints in and grease certs in. The one up front was a little bit loose, but I think that'll be okay. I mean, the other ones were a little bit stiffer, but there was one joint up top that was real loose. But I mean, it's not horrible. There's more play in the other part of the system. You can actually see where the Loctite that I put on last time ran out onto the back of this flange. I might actually just get that with a little of that non-abrasive white pad. But anywho, this is where we're at. I'm gonna get everything torqued back up. I'm gonna let the Loctite sit before I start it up, so that way it has enough time to cure and I don't, mess around with it. And we're going swimming today, so yeehaw, summertime. All right, sorry for the lack of light here, but tractor is back home where she belongs. I do have a mow underneath my belt now, so that was good. One of the things that I'm thinking is I got U-joints here as well, and a U-joint up here as well. And I just got a message that Nina replaced my fruit medley bag. That's always nice. Anywho, so yeah, she's running. One of the things I wish I did do was put it so the zerks were on either side, because I mean, it does feel super smooth, but then I don't know, it is a tractor, so it's not going to be 100% smooth. I guess now, it's like anything. When you change something out, you feel everything in the tractor. So I'm sure for a while, still thinking about it, fresh in my mind. I'll think about it for a while, but I think for the most part, everything's pretty good. I did inspect the clips, the inside clips, to make sure that everything was still good there. From what I could see, everything still looked good. Everything was still intact after running it, so should be good to go now. Have to leave the hood up because here in the shed, even with the doors being tight, I'll get snakes and mice up in here. I'll put a picture of when I did find a snake hanging out in that corner up over there. But yeah, that is it for the video today. Just showing that, yeah, do some research if you're feeling some vibrations, and try to do as much preventative maintenance as possible. One of the other things that I did too was I put some new grease zerks on some of these wheels, because they had smashed off, broken off over time. So that was something I wanted to do, so I tapped and did that. And like I said, I'm gonna look at those other U-joints at another time. I'm hoping that I can make it through this season. If I can make it through this season, then over the winter, what I'll do is I'll go through every single joint on this thing and do a complete overhaul. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Can't think of anything else really to say. If you liked what you watched, the way you can support the channel is just by subscribing. And if you want a cool hula doll, head over to yankeedepot.com. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.
Thanks for watching. Y'all come back now, you hear?